99% of the people that start their body transformation fail. We have three cases over here. The first person is the one that is hyped up on the moment for just a period of 2 weeks and then just drops as soon as he gets comfortable or something. The third person is very consistent, let's say for a period of 3 to 4 months, but still don't see any results and then stops and fail again. The third person is very consistent for a 6 months period of time, but as soon as they go on holiday or have 1 week off or 10 days off, he will not come back to the gym again. So all of these three cases that we have over here fail at the end. But the number 4 case that I'm going to present to you over here is somebody that has been consistent for a longer time period, went on holidays, went for was hyped out in the moment, was consistent for a very long time period, and still didn't see any sorts of results, but he kept going. You see, if you identify yourself with one of these cases, this video is going to be for you. And you have one thing that you have to keep in your mind, that the best tool that you have at this day, and at this day I mean, is your mind. This is why 99% of the people fail, because they might probably have all the attributes that is necessary for it, but the mindset is not there. They always say they are very consistent, but all of that, but as soon as something happens, they fail. And you know that probably like we use around 6, maybe 8% of the capacity of our brain. And just imagine how much success, how much wealth we will be able to build if we're able to use more of our brain. And that could be a complete game changer. So what is the mindset? Is the personal belief that you can go and do something no matter what comes to your life. And that's what will differentiate you from every single person. You have to stop fixing your thoughts. And what I mean about it is that when you are stepping into a new chapter in your life, when you're saying, okay, it's done, the New Year's year is here, new year, new me, as every single year, you have to make your own funerals. What I mean about it is that you have to actually get rid of the old you. You cannot step in with the same habits that you had into this new chapter trying to build something new if you keep on doing the same things. And it all starts from the little things. It all starts from the little things. If you have the right routine for you that could actually be sustainable for long term. And if you don't have it, that's going to be very tough for you to overcome any sorts of things in the future. So by starting to fixing the little habits that you have on a daily basis, you actually go and persist on any single thing that you're going to be doing in the future. For example, for me, at any single situation, I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is a glass of water and I go right for a run. And I wake up every day at 5 a.m., every single day at 5 a.m., go for my run. I sometimes do between 5 to 8K and then come back, have a little shower, have a coffee, read a little bit of the holy books for me to connect with God. And that's what is my perfect morning routine that actually has been consistent for the last 12 years of my life, basically since I started this journey. You know, when I was 16 years old, I made a promise to myself that I am not going to stop working out until the day I die. Period. It could be any sorts of activity. It could be combat sports. It could be weightlifting. It could be running. It could be jumping. You name it, I'm going to be doing it. Whatsoever is that I am going to keep having a physical activity. And it's a personal self-discovery journey. And this personal self-discovery journey will last until the day you die, because you're going to keep discovering yourself day after day and after day. And that's something that if you are chasing personal development, you're going to go through these character transformations, because in order for you to achieve what you want to achieve, you need to start breaking down the old you. Breaking down the old you. And what I mean as when I go, let's go into a little bit in depth in this topic over here. What I mean, burying your old you, is that every single thing that you were doing post, it's done. That means hanging out with the people that are not actually aligned with your vision. That means cutting all sorts of distraction. And I'm not saying cutting it off forever. At least for a decent amount of times for your focus to be completely in your current goal. And if you don't do that, it's going to be very tough for you. All sorts of distractions. You're going to cut off all the processed food. All the things that are not really beneficial for your health, you have to get rid of it. And it is crystal clear. There's a lot of information out there in the internet. And yes, you definitely do get lost. But clearly, we're in 2025. You have to understand that processed food is shit food. Eating sugar on a daily basis is going to be bad for you. Overeating any sort of things is going to be bad for you. And life is about balance. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of this. And that's what you have to be focusing on if you're looking to really change your life forever. And what I've briefly spoken about to you today is basically the little things. But these little things, when you let them add up every single time, they're going to give you the final results. And yes, there will be hard times. There will be times where you're going to doubt yourself. There will be times where you're going to feel very low. But the show has to go on. The show has to go on. Your emotions, you got to put them aside for a short time. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. You see, this personal belief doesn't come from just like this. This is consistency and days of hard work and go forging the craft and this character that is able for me to be able to say stuff like this with such conviction, because I went through it. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like being overweight. I know what it feels like being super skinny and the sorts of attention that I was getting from people. By the end of the day, yes, you would getting in shape and having the most beautiful body that you have will definitely bring you a lot of attention. It might bring you a lot of girls. It might bring you a lot of great community around you, or a group of people around you that are like-minded. Yes, it is indeed. But honestly, from my perspective, fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. Fuck the women. Fuck the guys. We're doing this for you. You're not doing this for your partner. You're not doing this for your family. You're doing this for you. This is what I'm trying to tell you over here. Enough with the bullshit. You're not doing this for your wife. You're doing this for you, because you know you deserve better. You know that you let yourself go, and this is the result of all of your decisions. That you are in this position right now is because of your decisions that you have made in the last couple of years. You have to hold yourself accountable for all of the bullshit that you've been doing and all the bullshit that you went through, which could have been avoided with one simple action, and that is saying no. And this is the power of no. Power of prioritizing yourself instead of others, prioritizing yourself, of making yourself happy. Taking care of yourself, taking yourself for dinner, going to the gym, going for the run, going for a little massage. This is very, very important for you to have in mind. It doesn't matter what the other people think. It doesn't matter. God only knows how invisible I was when I was overweight. Nobody gave a damn about me when I was super skinny. Nobody gave a damn about me. But as soon as I got in shape, things were different. Because when I step in the room, I step in with an aura, an energy of confidence. And this is not something that is built in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, or 4 weeks, or 1 year. This is 12 years of discipline. And it might hear like, oh my God, but I want to get in shape in 3 months, 4 months for my wedding. No, you're not getting in shape for your wedding. You're getting in shape for your own sake. You're getting in shape because of you want to feel better. Stop finding external reasonings that could actually justify your actions at this point. It's not that. Because it will all turn around. It will always bring you back to the initial position that you are in right now. And this is what I always say. The most important thing in this whole journey is your mindset. Believe that you could achieve it. Believe that you deserve better. Believe in it. It will manifest. The law of attraction will bring it towards you, but you have to be able to put in the work every single day. Enough with the emotions, enough with the distractions, enough with the parties, enough with all of these bullshit nonsense that society is trying to make us consume on a daily basis, feeding us processed food, feeding us some bullshit stuff on the television. We don't need none of that. You need to come down to your senses and look yourself in the mirror. Connect with your life, with yourself. Everybody's looking around, looking, oh my God, the meaning of life, the meaning of this, the meaning of that. The meaning of life starts from within, because you are exactly the definition of what is life. You are the definition of what is life. Why you keep going outside looking for the answer to your questions where you already have it in front of your eyes? Why are you always doing this? And you have to be avoiding, and trust me, your whole life will change. But it all changes when you start believing that you are capable of doing it. And if you struggle with that, you can book a call. We can sit down and talk deeper about how we could potentially help you get to the position that you are in. I know it's not an easy path, and I wish there was YouTube back in the days for me to be able to watch and seek for guidance. But we're living in a very mean world with a lot of distractions. So you got to make sure that you're equipped with the right tools in order for you to navigate in this ocean. Otherwise, if you keep freestyling, you're not going to go far.